Hello, Aries. How are you? Welcome. I hope you're doing very, very well. Aries, let's see how your energies will be at this moment so you can use them to your advantage and see a situation from a new point of view. This reading, as you know, is general. It may or may not resonate with everyone. Take what resonates, and if not, disregard the message. And it applies to everyone who has Sun, Ascendant, Moon, or Venus in the sign of Aries. Aries, if you need a personal consultation with me, you can write to the email shown on the screen, and I will send you all the information you need. Very well. You can contact my tarot service 24 hours a day. You will be able to communicate with my team of tarot readers, who will be answering all your questions instantly. All right, let's analyze a message. For the sign of Aries, for this moment, Aries, we have here the Princess of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, we have the Two of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Pentacles. What great energy, Aries, Page of Wands. Because the tarot is indicating that these days, pay attention, very positive financial changes are coming. Follow your impulses, follow your creativity. You will feel very inspired to create a new project or a new source of income. Listen to your intuition these days, because what you are feeling, that is, I want to try something new. I want to try selling, for example, selling a new product. I want to try offering a new service. I want to try advertising. That new thing you are going to be trying, because what I feel is that you are curious about trying a new dynamic at work. Okay? All right? I've come up with an idea. I feel like you're having some kind of revelation. I want to do this. Let's see how it turns out. At least let's try to see what the customer's response is, whether they like it or not. So pay attention, because it's a great idea, a very inspired idea. At this moment, the idea that comes to you like a lightning bolt is the one that will drive you to move forward with a new project or a new stage in your work. I feel that what you are about to start trying really has a very positive outlook. This is going to be successful. So don't hesitate, don't doubt it, because you have opportunities for professional growth here. I feel that these changes can position you in a much higher position, one with a lot more prestige. A new image also in your profession, a new positioning. So there are things these days that are changing in your reputation and in your profession, and they're benefiting you a lot. So those changes that you start to integrate right now, those small tests you do, or anything new you introduce to your work, in the long run and in the short term, it's going to have an incredible economic impact. Profits will start coming in, that recognition will start coming, success will come, and plenty of recognition as well. Okay? So follow your intuition, follow your inspiration, that urge to try to make that new move in the financial and economic field. Maybe that has to do with a smart investment in, for example, a company, an area, or even a work tool. But you will have, pay attention, high chances of growth and success. So follow those hunches. Let's see what else we have. Economic changes, then, that will benefit you a lot. Open up. Don't cling to old routines, old ways of doing your work. Go with the flow. Go with this change. Open up. It may be that at first I see you doing two things in parallel. It's also about finding the right balance, right? Trying to maintain what you are already doing plus what you're going to integrate now. It's not about giving up one thing or the other, but about finding the right balance between your old routine and the new things you're going to start adding. Let's see what else we have. Aries, thank you. Overall energy, you have the Hermit here. We have the Six of Swords. And we have the Eight of Swords. Prince of Cups. All right. I feel, Aries, that you are, you are going through a lot of personal change right now. I mean, I see you as very mature on a personal level. There are situations that are making you mature a lot and that are making you question your future and your life in general. You're also at a time of a lot of inner work, of personal questioning, right? Like, who am I? Where am I going? Where am I headed? What am I holding on to? To start questioning and shedding light on those deeper parts of your mind and your being. But what's important here is that you all are maturing emotionally a lot. And surely these days I feel that you, on a personal level, are leaving behind certain doubts or about who you thought, okay? If you had certain doubts about your direction, about your goals, objectives, or future, these doubts are going to start to dissipate for now. I feel like you're at a moment where you're just starting. You have Mercury in Aquarius here, exerting a very strong influence. There's a strong vision for the future here. This is like envisioning a future. I'm envisioning my future, professionally, the goals I want to achieve, where I see myself, who I want to be with, and the people I want around me. So it's a moment of decision, of moving forward. I want to move forward, but I'm not going to move forward like I used to in the past. But I'm going to go step by step. I feel like now the pace is going to change. The pace isn't about going fast. It's not about making impulsive decisions. It's about making wise decisions, step by step and with patience, carefully measuring every step. There are things you'll be leaving behind from your past, some ways of thinking, beliefs. They could be environments, activities that maybe no longer represent you at this moment because you've realized that this no longer resonates with you. To connect with other kinds of things, with other kinds of environments, with other kinds of people as well. They are very aligned with this new version of you. What you're leaving behind are also limits in your mind. You're leaving behind those thoughts you were holding on to from your old self, about how you had to be, about goals you had in the past that are going to be very different from the goals you have now.
Entonces,
you're at a very important personal moment of reflection, of questioning your beliefs, of discovering who you really are, of breaking free from uncertainty, doubts, and above all, limits, and starting to move toward a new place, a new stage, where you're going to express yourself in a totally different way. Different. There may be some days when you're maybe a bit reflective. Take some time to meditate. Take some time to question things. Let's see what else there is. Aries. Aries, you have the Prince of Swords here. We have the Princess of Swords, the Page, and we have the Three of Wands, Four of Cups. All right. That moment of inner questioning is going to bring you a great revelation. It's like things are going to start. I see that you're going to start seeing a lot of things. Many things are beginning to come to light. This topic about what catches your attention is very intense. What's uncovered, what's investigated, and what you come to realize as well. And this is the tension that's present. It could be closely tied to your surroundings. It could be about social circles, relationships. It could also be friendships. Okay.
Em,
I feel like some information is coming, information that clarifies things. Some information that clears up your doubts about certain people around you. Now I understand. Now I understand certain kinds of intentions, certain kinds of moves or actions by those people. It's like you're realizing a lot of things. And that's what opens your mind. That's what wakes you up. Okay. You're at a moment of big decisions and also wise choices. To choose what's good for you. To choose the project you want to move forward with. To choose things right now that will have an impact on your near future. And we're talking about months ahead during this year, next year. But you're in a moment of cleansing and big decisions about what you really want to move forward with. Okay.
em,
You're going to move past those doubts. I feel like, let's see, two things are happening at the same time. You are about to take a big leap. This is like taking a leap, a new timeline in a new stage of your life. I feel like at first there might be a bit of confusion with this leap, right? Because it's something new. It's something, the energy feels different than before. And there are doubts, of course. There's uncertainty, but I also feel that there's faith, that there's hope in this new future, because there's something you've already seen. And if you've seen something in great detail, it's because that horizon is getting closer. So I feel that you're at a moment of choice. That's why I said that, where a lot is being left behind. An old image of yourself, an old personality. Surely these days you're coming across very deep things about your identity, right? Like, hey, this has come to light. This thing I had been keeping hidden, I've realized it, I've accepted it. I feel like this is something that belongs to my past self, and it's what's going to be left behind, right? It's like I'm having a real eye-opening moment, right? A kind of new vision, an awakening too, a new awareness. I feel like you're making wise choices. Watch out for a certain past, a certain emotional past, right? And when I talk about emotional past, I'm talking about past connections, ex-partners. People who reappear, who come back and try to get close again, may be asking for new chances romantically. They could be old friends or former acquaintances, people who represent your past. And there I feel that there's an Aries who is starting to make decisions as you're closing the door on that past, like saying, I'm not the same as before. I don't want the past to confuse me. I don't want the past to keep me away from these new goals and objectives that I have. And I feel like I'm really very focused. So I feel that when you're about to take a big step forward in making a big project or a big goal happen, the test from the past shows up, right? In different ways, through thoughts, through emotions, through people. That, the past is saying, hey, let's go back. We were fine. We were safe. Maybe it wants to avoid this big leap. But I feel like you guys are going to notice this trick. You're going to start noticing how this works. Because that's why I say, a lot of this energy. I got the info. I realized it. I make decisions. And I have no doubt that I want to move forward toward that new future. Okay? Take your time as you move forward. Aries. It's not about moving forward impulsively, but about moving forward carefully. You have the Puma here. Your keyword is assertive. It tells you in silence you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. Dear Aries, this is what we've seen for all of you. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you here next time.